what are the main challenges for Bratislava? And I would somehow quote my perspective, what I'm trying to do for my city. On the first point, I will say it's to introduce an open and transparent government for the city. Because up to the elections of 2010, the city representatives were behaving like elect us once in 4 years and don't interfere. And I strongly believe that we are representing the people. We are the first partner for the people who are in problems, who need the help, who need to solve something for their life, so they have to contact their mayor openly. So I introduced the open days, publishing all the information. They can visit me, they can meet me on the street and discuss all the problems they have. I very much believe in the open government, which is an initiative which is close to President Obama's open government perspective. And I read recently in The Economist, the British newspaper, also resembling some US American cities that are trying to introduce the principles of open government. It's really a principle, dealing with your citizens on the equal footing, trying to involve them into this decision-making process. And I will tell you one more reason why it is so important. In Bratislava, prior to early elections we held in March this year, there were the meetings which were called the guerrilla meetings. I don't know if you know the notion. The guerrilla was the secret service file. So secret service file caused the big riots and big meetings, big rallies in the middle of Bratislava. They were not so big. They were either so big like they were in 1989, where we were somehow calling for the end of the communist regime, when the people freely gathered and asked that something must happen, and it happened because the communism fell. And now it was the same. People were coming and they proved and they were saying about their disappointment with the politics, with the corruption, with the distance which is between the high politicians, the national politicians, and themselves. Of course, they were trying to present solutions which are not probably usable, like writing a constitution on the internet. It was naive, but they were young people who believed that there must be a confidence of the ordinary man to his representative. This was the signal for me, and I think whole Slovak politics should learn from this. How to establish the new confidence of the people with the politics. I think it can start on the level of the city. We are closest to the people, really. Going to Prime Minister, to President of the Republic, it's not that easy. You can find your mayor, you can find your representative, and you have to believe him. You will believe him if you know what he is doing. You know that he has a clean hands, transparent record. This is why the open government for me is so important. It was a concept I started in 2010, but after these meetings early this year, in January to February, I still think it's even most important or more important than before. So we have to deal with the people and to treat them like equal partners because we are representing them. They are not serving us, we are serving to them. So this is the first priority for Bratislava, and I hope we will achieve something in that area because people are giving us signals that they recognize this effort. The second